Go.
Oh yeah, of course we had the new open and ending as well, which were both great. Both sets are fantastic.
Oh kan
Okay,
itu
I
kayaknya
love
tuh
these
yang tadi
perspectives.
kebakar itu kah?
And we had that scene last
And
episode.
subtitles.
I love that they
I must
Jinchi
find
Boo.
the full version of this song.
Gue sering dengerin openingnya, enak. Fullnya gue belum denger sih.
We saw this little monocle guy last episode as well. At the end.
That shot is
As well as
awesome.
the Emperor. A zombie.
The princesses.
You can kind of understand why that guy was a bit apprehensive about Mao now, can't you? That guy is absolutely massive. That we see in that shot right there. Still though, she can do better than you. Mamo is I think it'd be fair to say she's one of the best girls in anime. I know it's only been 14 episodes, but one of my favourites, for sure.
Into each other's eyes and holding hands.
Seems to be snowing.
Bastante nessa época. A gente não tinha
That's a
de
very
romance,
dramatic
né?
violin.
Um pouco e esse tão
Ah, verdad, la llegada de la
Oh,
nueva.
very
Preview, we
fancy
did see a
headpiece.
glimpse of this
Como
new
olvidar esto.
Uma
concubine.
concubina nova.
Esto importante.
It's a very bright red.
Essa é a concubina
Is this
nova
the
que vai entrar
new-
no lugar daquela
ini
Very
Cersei,
good.
yang di
La manera en que se la ve menos se me recuerda a...
que é parecida com o nosso Shinji.
Oh,
se
selir
lembra?
baru kayaknya.
Jinshi.
All looking very
Pero no me
grey.
inspira algo bueno, eso es lo que quiero decir.
Complicado pra mim.
I do love it when they
Creo que
have
me
this.
equivoco.
Everything being fading
Gosto
out
dessa
except one
animação
color.
assim, focada no
Because
Ya
everything
meio
menggantikan
preto
si
e branco.
It's not even just one
ou
color, it's
forte.
a couple of
Acho
objects
bonito
with
ali.
that color.
Acho bonito essa questão.
Because, you can see the tapestries in the background are also kind of red.
Bastante
But
drama
they're
su llegada
not
también.
bright like the
La
umbrella.
paleta de
Nice shot that
colores.
almost like everything is
Soundtrack.
grey, but only the umbrella,
leave anymore.
is
Makes
red.
things really stand out.
The hairpins
justo un día
of
gris.
the new courtesan and her makeup is with color.
Chico. Agora tá são as cores mais
Love
vivas,
the
né?
music that's playing. I say that
Nossa,
every
os
episode.
detalhes. Eu sei que era um só, mas é... Que isso, gente?
She's not really
Very
happy.
careless with that.
Será que ela é nojenta?
As if she doesn't care for it.
Gila.
That's a very scheming pose.
Mana musiknya
That
ini
one.
buat tadi ya?
That
Apa
one.
tadi adegannya?
To hear and
Jalan.
Very, very...
Nova pura
La
com
nova
pura.
pura.
Falei aqui no lugar lá
Pura.
da outra. Todo mundo gosta de
No
mal
les
mal,
parece la
né?
Are you
oportunidad de ver que le
inviting her to come visit
será algo
you?
normalito, no
Or
sé.
Menos
something?
aquelas outras que
Mano,
ficaram
sapato
You're
implicando com
planting some
ela.
herbs?
Las está plantando.
Destroying her own herbs.
Igual que su
Oh,
padre.
dia nanam tanaman herbal. Sugi mas. Sa. Lucu banget ya.
Bueno, lo sé,
Gue
pero ella
lagi
misma.
menanamnya ya.
Tadinha. Não tem um
Jadi emang nggak
tempo de
boleh.
descanso pra fazer as
Tough
coisinhas
buffet.
dela.
Kristal Lihua.
Both of them.
Oh, Lihua juga
Kira
gitu.
bisa. One of those is
Joker, I didn't quite see the one like
And
Bagus.
Gyakuya.
No, no sé.
Dua.
Olha, não sabia.
Privilion ngincer ya.
Mal momento,
No,
creo.
don't tell me there's another poisoning. Garnet probably.
Oh.
Ya, itu kan pengganti
Claro,
selera.
tiene que llegar alguien.
Okay.
Eita, vão educar ela.
Que-
Nem sabia que era.
Okay, so I guess one of
see.
those
Really?
They're
Eso
both of
fue-
them
for Mao Mao to teach the new console.
requested
or
Mau Mau train her so that they can see Mau Mau.
¿Eso es lo que hacía?
Okay.
Mano!
Oh,
So that
jadi
was
itu
actually a
rekomendasi gue
recommendation.
pikir.
Sabía.
Ah.
Sabía que había sido ella.
Iya.
I thought that was maybe a request.
Lihua juga. Iya.
No, Lijo.
Oh, gue pikir untuk direbut,
Nice.
Cok, tapi ternyata
Berarti
rekomendasi.
F.
She's missing her.
Oh iya
O sea,
ya.
le dio el-
Yeah.
Eso, por favor.
Each other
Berhasil,
skills.
sangat-sangat
Pero aún así.
satu urusan berhasil.
Certeza que serviu. Quem lembra desse
traição.
episódio, essa cena?
Bagus.
It's
Tem.
probably working with
O
Emperor.
sea que se va a separar de Jinchi.
Caraca, a mamãe tem um dia de paz da bichinha.
Hmm.
Pena dela, tadinha.
Sungguh merampok mereka.
She got a lot of cash from
Ih,
it.
¿Todavía?
Lah, bukannya utang udah
Porque le
dibayar
cobra
lah.
esa tipa.
What
¿Qué
are
está
you doing?
haciendo? La reacción de mamá.
Were you adding some zeros?
¿Qué hizo?
Drama.
Iya, ketahuan diganti.
This woman.
Very astute.
En verdad que no se le escapa nada.
Ih,
You can't see that.
Mencuri dari
I
bos
guess she's a
tadi.
master
In realidad.
in this.
Strike banget enak ya. Syah.
Parece um gatinho arisco.
La relación que tiene con él, en serio.
You can see in his behavior that he's
Tip
so
kasar.
happy.
Él de verdad quiere saber.
Bicho é forte.
Yeah.
Different.
She's
Gila.
all
Let's
good
go.
herself.
Glorious and happy.
Double
Un
down.
problema para ir.
Oh, balik lagi ke istana harem ya.
Meu Deus, todo mundo ali, ó, babando nele.
There's the sparkles.
Como
Been a while.
sempre encantador. Ah,
I know
confesso que
somebody would pull up
é
his
isso aí, né?
strings to
That'd
bring
be
it from
interesting.
here. I knew it.
Dutch screeches.
Iya.
Ya las
I'm
enamoró.
still
Wow,
happy
even
about
that.
it.
Ah, langsung pada maju.
You can leave now.
Melting into goop.
Figur supernatural.
Ser místico, dice.
To be honest, it kind of sounded like those girls were turned into monsters. They sounded all
Well, I
squishy.
have a
Yeah,
feeling this won't be an
And I
easy
guess there's a couple ways to take
So
that.
I'm assuming the teaching materials are like
¿Por?
It's a lady thing.
books and whatnot about erotic
você pela
techniques.
gente, essas palavras
Eu queria
pensadas
votar.
contra ti mesmo.
I'm sure she's already
Claro, está
Iya, ada
mamadísimo, ya lo
berapa?
vimos.
everything.
Seni sangat rahasia khusus untuk wanita. Oh, dia ngintip
Lo
dengerin
botó
kalau nggak salah
ahí,
kayaknya. Apa
increíble.
gimana? Udah apa nih? Apa tadi udah?
Ih,
Hi,
ó,
ladies.
elas
Ih, lo
todas
vieron.
aí.
Stifling her laughter.
Gitu ya.
Bueno, a excepción de la nueva, las conoce a todas ya.
Hong Liang.
Fofinha.
Oh,
Issue?
Lishu. Oh, Lishu itu dia, sorry. Berarti itu Lihua ya? Sorry ya, Lihua tadi. Gue malah mikirnya Lishu. Tapi benar ya,
Yeah,
Lihua.
the new one's even higher ranked
Sí,
than
he
her, it
leído
sounds like.
bastante.
Mm.
Healthy boy.
Yes,
É,
very much so.
Sí, se nota.
Pode pegar isso.
Tiene miedo todavía.
Vamos botar pra de novo.
Well, at least it's not one of
Andri
the
dari
ones.
Selir duo.
Mm,
Lowland.
Very
Selir Suci.
formally dressed.
inspira algo
Feels.
raro.
Definitely has a
Pero esa
different
buena
style,
gente.
doesn't it?
Tô um pouco intrigada
Não
com
parece.
essa nova concubina.
Maybe that's
Tô
intentional.
encantada dela, né? Pra saber se ela é uma pessoa boa ou não.
She actually looks Asian
¿Qué edad tiene?
compared to the other girls.
Ujú.
Surely she's
I do always wonder
A no
about
ser
that.
que sí
in anime.
cambie.
Why don't a lot of the characters look Asian?
Gila, instruktur 4
Bonitinha,
orang.
Porque
Sim,
hay que ver la
profesora lá.
estructura.
Most of the time they don't, though.
Aunque sí que sabe por el lugar en el que trabaja.
Okay.
Lihua is looking forward to this.
Oh, dia tipikal orang yang peduli ya tuh ya, Li. Ya, tuh.
Porque tienen a la niña ahí.
Lowland.
What is she going to teach them?
Lowland.
Todo mundo
Lowland.
estudando, elas estudando
Oh,
real,
books.
anotando. Estão realmente querendo aprender. Gostei desse gente,
Okay.
vai
Like
lá.
the-
There is in the OP
Lishu
line,
gimana tuh
she's reading
reaksinya?
the book and she's like, oh,
Iya.
Erotic things. Yeah, look at
Iya,
that.
kayak. Iya, aduh.
Ha de ver unas
Dari
cosas
sepuluh
ahí.
nih.
São as
10 ya belajar
técnicas
dari
ali meio...
apa sama
Exacto, tienen a la niña
She's
ahí.
not ready for it.
É 19,
Ya,
né?
Li,
Um pouco complicada pra ela, essas coisas.
Dilempar.
And she's barely interested.
I
Oh,
already
daftar
know.
rara.
Very interesting.
¿Será que son cosas que ya sabe o solo que le
Well, it's
interesa?
happy
Kayak
it's a lady.
bodo amatan gitu.
Conocimiento.
Yang ini 12
This is
nya
great
serius.
music for it.
Sebelah kiri yang kanan.
Write the notes.
Okay, so no way can
Has
she
that, slightly-
be with them in the room.
Exotic feel to it.
Fofoquinha.
I'd like to know what's going on as well.
¿Alcanzó a escuchar algo siquiera?
I have no
Ah,
idea.
no.
Ih, pegou no flagra.
Así de casual. Tiene hasta la...
Calma.
Itu ada putih ya,
What's happened with his cheek?
Seeing the
How's his cheek
effect it's
like
had.
that?
De ficar na porta?
¿Cómo las dejó? ¿Quién les enseñó?
Iya. Iya. Iya.
Lo traumó.
Cara.
Trauma
Essa
informasi.
bem
Hasta
plena.
le da igual todo.
Por isso que eu tô intrigada. Ela não demonstra nenhuma
Everybody
emoção,
except the new
nenhuma...
one.
Sabe?
Very affected.
El emperador va a quedar,
Iya.
pero nunca antes tan satisfecho.
Ih, apaixonou pelo Jinx.
Gila,
Ih,
cakep sih. Iya. Iya, oke.
Interesting.
Yes,
Sí
she
es.
seems
It's a
very
good
Itu memang
guard.
guarded.
tipikal orang-orang yang kayak
Something.
diam
Something.
putih
Será por eso que ella le interesa
And that little
I guess that was
Suggests
Kita
perhaps
belum tahu ya dia karakter kayak gimana ya.
particular dislike to Mau Mau for some reason.
El emperador.
Iya,
¿Qué cosas
pelajaran
le
untuk
hicieron?
memuas.
something. Something.
Oye, hermano, ¿qué te
something
hicieron?
going on there, right?
Putting her experience at the brothels to good use.
Quer saber das fofocas.
Why
Yeah,
it's
Se
not
muestra
the
los-
slightest clue.
Satisfy the emperor.
One of them is a
Felt very
warning.
evil
Tapi
feeling
bagus sih, kayak
having
dia
the
nyeritain
Disuruh
karakter
cambiar.
ladies in
nyeritain
waiting
vibes
lined up either side of her
tenang
as she
dingin
sits
gitu.
on the throne.
What was
Iya,
it?
dia main
Ay,
duet
mamá,
ya,
una
let's
mujer
go.
simple.
Other than that, it's just woman stuff, I guess.
Oh,
Eita,
explosion?
eita,
Oh,
eita.
itu dia
Oh.
yang
What's that?
di preview.
Eso.
That's not good.
O que aconteceu? Um ataque?
¿Tendrá que ver con la nueva concubina?
Tadinha.
Gak jadi.
Ela tem muito medo da senhora.
Sería lo mejor.
Back to classic Mau Mau. Not my problem.
Ela tem que ver,
Oh,
cara.
ledakan di ini ya.
Foi um ataque.
It wasn't awfully loud or anything, was it?
¿Qué atacaron?
Nem cigarro.
Ah,
Si
é.
babak
So this
mata.
guy is
Dia
Lakan
lagi
sama?
baca kali
I
ya.
imagine.
Call him.
Pra fumar.
What was that called? What was that called again?
Lakan.
White powder,
Not a rectical, but a
by the looks of it, or some sort of powder at least.
not a,
I think it's
not a
right.
pair of spectacles, but a monocle. That's the one.
A gente não só que não vai falar. Lá, dali, ó.
It's a
Oh,
pipe.
itu yang
Itu
sebelumnya.
I
don't recognize- recognize
We
whose
saw the
pipe it
guy
is.
from the last
Yang dikasih
episode,
episode
so-
sebelumnya.
Debe ser claro,
Silver
pero no lo sé ahora.
Like mom.
might have been. Nah, it won't have been anybody we know based on
Oh, bentar.
his lack of
Si Mama masih ngira
Por
dia
qué será?
Kasim.
expression about it.
Oh, jadi si Mama masih ngira si Jinsi itu Kasim, cuy.
Meu Deus, ela só.
Es que no se puede ver lo que hay, supongo.
Xiaomao, dia panggil Xiaomao juga ya.
Oh, então é fofinho cuidando dela.
Thank you,
Como se fosse
Gaucho.
uma mãozinha, né? Mais nova pra ele.
Lo sigue repitiendo.
Jinsi, cemburu dia bro.
Ruined his planet.
So I think I'm not actually really sure what a eunuch is, but I think I know that they've
Lo,
got a pretty
lo ejecuta.
smooth
Gavin
down
seems
below.
like such
Easy
a,
on the pasal,
a better
yeah.
catch than Jinshu, to be
Yes,
honest.
I think that's the
Yeah.
case.
Por su propio bien.
Again, I don't really know too much about them.
Eso sí que la
And her
abraza.
interpretation of it is exactly the
Maybe
opposite
they're
of
sworn
what
Kayak dia
Gavin
anak
wanted.
raja,
So they
Jinsi
have
itu pangeran.
every other kind of lustful kind of temptation removed or something.
This is
Pulling
that
at straws there. But
Otra vez por ahí.
place that she couldn't go, right?
I think so, I think people did tell me
Se
a
ve
while
bien
ago,
linda,
but
mamá.
it's been a few weeks.
Jadi,
Y solo le cambié el abrigo. La pregunta es si en verdad puede. No,
Yeah, this is
empezó.
this is the same area,
kayak
and it
kamu
has a
langsung
lot of
gas ya.
De seguro eso es del viejo
stuff
que
in it,
tiene la
a lot of
cosa.
herbs.
Lihatku.
There's the burnt building.
Has he?
¿Lo
Oh,
ascendieron?
dapat
That's
promosi.
what I thought.
Realmente.
Good idea.
Agora
Yeah,
ela vai
he's
ver o
really
que eu
tall,
posso
okay.
fazer.
Jadian TKP-nya ya.
She's been promoted.
Las cosas.
Yeah.
Sí, mejor no decirle nada, ¿no?
Iya. Pairin.
Que
No.
iluso.
Still visits her from time to time.
Good job, buddy.
Que iluso por dos.
Promosi kan demi seorang wanita.
Work hard.
I don't think it was said
think you're
quite as
gonna need
nicely
a lot
as
of
that in
money.
Japanese from what I heard.
La
Karena
mitad del
tahun gajinya
salario
dia
crap.
biasa.
anual.
Oh.
Spending all
Bueno,
his
con esa
hard-earned
trama.
money on her.
Gila.
Just hoping to get a chance to run into her.
In the days,
Hmm.
a customer comes in who is
Ele, tipo,
super
sempre
rich and buys her out.
No hay vuelta atrás.
Demi doi ya.
Y todo eso lo
This is
pensó él.
the damaged building we're standing in front of.
Deixa eu
Come on,
falar.
man.
Iya,
Bueno.
kita pakai jinsi, Pak.
But I wouldn't call that a small fire.
Investiga él.
Hmm.
Já conseguiu
Are you gonna
alinhar
spot
uma coisa
something?
com a outra.
Me parece el más indicado a revisar eso, pero bueno.
Ah, menos
I'm
Just
just
mal.
casually
gonna
walking
scroll
there.
in there.
She would go in.
É normal,
Most
cara.
likely there's only one building.
Vai entrar nessas
Can't
coisas.
can't stop her curiosity.
No fire.
Siendo como es,
Sei, é.
a ver
Sasaga
qué
Mau
cosas
Mau.
puede sacar de aquí.
Baraya sampai ke ruang oke.
Panela de venda sai rapidinho.
Ya, ada ledakan
Yeah.
berarti.
Sounds like an explosion.
Tapi
there.
isinya
El
apa dah?
sonido, ¿no?
Ela
You
capta
did
as
see
coisas
a
rápido.
pipe, and usually
Sengaja
when you
dibakar.
see a pipe,
Y
you
debería
you
serlo.
wouldn't think explosion. I don't think.
This is a
Oke.
A
That
big
might have
deal.
been set up there. Could not be involved at all.
Iya, bisa jadi penting.
É.
Eso es algo serio. O un poco al menos.
of
Yeah,
course.
there is. There's always something.
Fez isso. Eu já penso na concubina nova.
Just a famine or a drought here and there. You
Que
know,
no se
just a-
acerque mucho
just
y
a
ya está
norm.
dentro.
During these times, it probably
But
was
I'm
the norm.
sure
But
it was done to attract
it's
attention.
kind of scary that
creemos
that
algo
was the
así.
norm.
Batatinha
Kentang
queimada.
dibakar.
What if it's a flower explosion?
The only warehouse.
Like potato flour?
Penyimpanan
Sí.
makanan.
Ela
Because that's the thing
viu.
that can happen.
Yeah,
If you have
Mas
very,
ela
very
dá charada pra ela.
fine powder
Apa dibakar? Coy?
of something like flour,
Pramu
something
ini.
Oh, ini nih
organic,
yang dijatin sama yang
It
si
can
lakan tadi ya.
light very, very easily if
Sí,
it's
pero es
like
una pipa, pero
spread in the air.
le advirtieron.
Pipa rokok. Oh, langsung nangkap kan dia?
Okay. Maybe it was an accident.
Bisa jadi karena nggak sengaja kan bagaimana?
Betul,
Tapi
Are you taking the pipe with you?
¿Qué pasó?
See
That
that?
seems like it would be
Saya
important
I haven't,
evidence.
Ah,
I've
dia
found out
ngecek
nothing
nih,
from this
ada-
information.
Yeah,
Oh, but I
flour.
take this
Yes.
oh
information.
apa nih?
Well,
come
some
to
sort
no
of
conclusion.
All that smoke.
powder. And opening the
O
door,
cara também não entendeu
seems
nada.
to have
Seems Mau Mau has.
dispelled it a little bit.
Normal.
Pernah kedenger.
Yeah, but just let her do.
I'm just
Just let her
ignoring
cook.
you.
Berapa lama disimpan di belakang? Oh, berdebu.
Llevarme.
That was easy.
Palu, gergaji, dan sedikit paku. Oke.
Ya que se lleve todo. Buena pregunta.
Eksperimen
Ah, ela vai
kecil.
tentar analisar
Agora você
Oh, dia
o
mau
que
nyiptain
aconteceu
apa
possivelmente
Yes, Lee Hacker is a very
ledakannya.
useful
vermelho.
useful
Talvez
friend in a
tentar
high
ver como
place.
explodiu.
Es chapeadora.
Probably wouldn't normally get this far with a stranger.
Qué mujer.
That's just again just horribly sad.
The flower.
He has
Tepung,
built
guys.
that pretty damn well though.
Yeah.
Iya, tepung bisa jadi ledakan, bener.
Oh, I think I might.
But we
maybe
know
this
there
was
is
an
some
actual
Yeah.
concentration of
Yeah,
the
I think I might
container.
be slightly
Yeah.
understanding what she's getting at here, perhaps.
Yeah, that's water for
Flour.
putting the
Quiero
fire
probar
out.
que
Maybe it was an
entonces
accident.
in
no fue
the
causado.
air.
Oke.
It can be explosion. So probably it was the flower in the air. Somebody
Is it called like a
broke
flower
the pipe
explosion?
and because
Yeah.
it's cold now. Some
Se
I think
levantó la
I've
otra
heard
cama de
chemical-
something like that before.
Step back is what she said.
That won't go unnoticed. Oh.
Vai explodir na cara dele.
Bueno.
Bro.
yeah, some
Le
maybe
advirtió.
before some chemical
que pasa
process
después.
is going
Ele
on.
vai
and-
comer.
Oh,
From the
Vai
explosion.
explodir na cara dele.
Oh, shit.
Iya,
Not the
kebakar
hair.
ya.
Ela avisou
Se
3
la
vezes,
calou.
eu acho.
Oh, ini udah pening.
She warned me.
Bien
Ya udah
hecho.
pening ini.
Oh, she told you so.
I mean, you could have said it
That
will
wouldn't have
explode.
told you, right?
Sok
Yeah, I think that was a
jago
flower
ya.
explosion.
Mana dingin lagi.
The flour.
O sea que no fue causada.
Tepung.
Farinha?
¿La harina?
Flo.
Hmm.
I didn't know that.
Oh, saat tersebar di
Screwing
udara.
Picture
Oh,
surface
makanya
area.
debu itu bukan
Eso
debu,
fue lo que
coy.
me
Itu
causó.
tepung tadi di udara
Purpose
itu.
or accidental?
Eita.
Theoretically, could have been an accident, but
Acabou causando. Não foi nem.
But
Proposital.
this is so
Tepung yang
stupid.
menyebar.
They're just all
Oh.
catches and then
Incrível.
Jedar.
Oke.
Iya.
that,
Berarti ada orang yang ngerokok di
Horrible way to
dalam
go.
ya.
Caramba, aí criou uma
I
explosão a
don't think
mais,
he
uma
died, there's
coisa
no body found or
mais
anything, but-
ampla e tudo. Caraca.
O sea, tiene las afueras para fumar y se fuma
E
adentro.
ela devia
Science,
fácil,
bitch.
fácil a questão do
If it
problema.
was a soldier,
Iya, gila bener-bener jawaban ternyata.
informed about it, not to store
Que no ha hecho.
floor next to explosives.
Iya,
Por eso tiene tantas
dilempar.
deudas.
Bener-bener ya.
I mean, this can end in a disaster.
Mano,
It all has an explanation if you look hard enough.
Eso diría yo.
Mikir ini aneh karena kami
Agreed.
tidak tahu.
You should probably go warm up.
Kita kayak ngelihat satu hal yang aneh itu kadang-kadang kayak oke ini gimana caranya lo kok tiba-tiba begini padahal kita aja yang nggak tahu sebenarnya kayak
Qué
gimana
buen
sistem
servicio.
bekerja, kayak dunia alam semesta.
Tadinha, lógico, de
I
certa
will give him an
forma,
excuse
a
to go to
minha
the pleasure district.
Bagus tuh kata-kata tadi.
ração de cachorro é incrível.
A ver si lo hace.
Thank
Tem que fazer
Se
exatamente
meteu no
igual.
canal
To be honest, she's going to
Lo resolvió.
inform anybody of this.
Ué, ela
The pipe?
levou o bagulho, o símbolo? Vai vender.
Curioso que se quede eso.
Sempre, né? Pensando nos
Yeah.
negócios.
Nah makanya berarti bisa jadi
Algo
bukan.
más habrá, ¿no?
Iya.
Does look
Eu
quite
acho que
fancy,
foi
doesn't it?
alguém
I
mais
do want- I also wonder what the
nível alto que
monocle
fez
guy
isso,
was thinking when he
possivelmente. Aí
just
que vai
left it
vir a
there.
questão X do problema.
Oh apa nih?
E agora?
Isso.
You alright, buddy?
Isso.
Another drunkard.
Isso, gente, do
Mabok
nada.
dia ya.
¿Quién es ese?
That's the guy who was pouring the
Sempre
drinks for
que
the
o
old guy with
normal
the salt
consegue
as well.
tirar
I
as coisas
think.
facilmente,
Apa-
sem
A little bit
errar,
set up for the
berikutnya
next
ya.
numa
episode.
velocidade
We have a
impressionante.
serial killer on our
Mas
hands.
Not get as
Questão no
promotional.
final
Masih
das
masih ada
contas,
misteri ya
ela
tadi
viu
siapa
mesmo
yang
o que
menjadi
aconteceu,
pelaku
que
Yeah,
dari
yeah,
yang
yeah.
pakai
ficou com
rokok
raiva,
itu.
que
Dan
Pretty
rokok itu
simple
memang
mystery
rokok
right
mahal
now.
loh.
meio que, né?
Apa pipa rokok
E
Glad-
quem será
glad it
que
was all
é o
sorted
dono
out,
daquele
because they
cachimbo
could've-
dona, né? Eu fico meio
Kita masih
intrigada com
belum
essa
tahu
coisa
siapa
do
pelaku.
Binão,
Probably
porque
quite
ela
right.
Such a
They could
great
have just
base
pinned
intro
down
ela
there.
não
someone and got them.
expressa, não tem nenhuma
killed or
reação, então
something,
ela
so-
pra mim é um pouco,
Glad
como eu
Matt
posso dizer pra
Mouse solved that one.
vocês, de
Solved
se
that one, sorry.
questionar, né, mesmo realmente a índole e tudo dela, se ela é uma má pessoa, se é uma boa
Yeah, I'm very
pessoa,
interested in
o que
this new
será? Mas é isso, espero que vocês tenham
concubine.
gostado da
Mas
We
coba.
didn't hear
Um
anything
beijinho,
from her
enak
today,
sih.
really. We just
Baca
saw her
ya.
kind of look pretty
So I wouldn't be
and also
surprised if
pretty horrible.
she
she doesn't
one
look like a
day meets
person
guy
you'd
with the
kinda
glasses,
go
and
up
she
to and
brings
hit it
up
off with, if you know what I'm saying.
pipe, and he already knows about it.
Seems to also be wanting to keep
And he
up an
says something like,
appearance.
"Yeah, I placed it
The
deliberately."
reaction she had to Jinshi, she was a little bit interested, and then she immediately turned her head and said, no interest whatsoever. So that was interesting. Again, I very much wonder what actually went on during that whole segment. It's a big shame we didn't actually get to hear any of it. I imagine it was just kind of girl gossipy kind of ways they can work around stuff against men or something like that.
Anak
Like
kecil lagu
have
ini
to look
sumpah.
after themselves. Again, one of them was a morning routine, so we know that. But
Ahí veo un buen momento.
Oh, oke si
Parece que al fin-
Lakan.
absolute mystery.
Va a tener contacto con ese tipo.
Oh, apa nih?
Raw.
Raw
Pescado.
fish.
Raw fish, and that is Mr.
Bueno, este ha
Moss.
sido un
Oh,
capítulo un
oke.
poco más tranquilo en base a lo que fuera
Itu
anterior.
dong episode
Yeah,
it's
14
good
ya.
episode.
A little bit of
So,
mystery.
yeah.
Sin embargo, este igual nos dio
Mystery in
unos
it,
buenos
but it's
momentos
definitely a
porque
mystery which
tuvimos
feels
la
like
idea
it's
de
gonna
ver
be
si
good.
nueva
Episode
Halloween.
You'd expect
Pues me
people to
deja
watch
esa-
it.
Once
Pues
we
me
know
deja
it's
esa-
there,
episode
of course the explosion
Está
we
y
don't
bueno,
really
puede
know
ser la nueva y todo,
why.
pero
Mulai
al parecer
dari
no era mucho interés en platicar
Pertama
de
tadi
nada, o sea,
adalah
Physical
tan feliz de estar ahí.
normal.
the actual signs of what happened.
Más,
We
o
don't
sea,
know.
y hasta ahí ya no le queda de otra. Y vemos que la verdad es que no presta atención a nada, sus actitudes y la forma en que trata a todos.
Especially based on the fact that
Bueno,
we
X,
still has
entonces me deja
the
muchas
thing.
preguntas.